Hey, this is Movie Edge. This is going to be a new series because the A through Z collection is over with through these shelves. I'm going to start a new series, and it is the Blu-Ray DVD collections. That's what the series is going to be called. Couldn't come up with a better name than that, but it's either going to be Blu-ray collections I did not show through the A through Z's. It's going to be DVD collections, or it's going to be combined like a director or an artist, something like that I put together. And if it wasn't in the A through Z's, it will most likely be in this series. And I'm going to start off this series with a really big one. That's right, great director, Alfred Hitchcock. This is my Alfred Hitchcock collection. Of course, it's not complete collection because I don't have every single movie under the sun that he made. I would like to, but yeah. Well, all his talkies. His silent work, really not a fan of. I really don't. I'm not into silent movies. I don't know. It's just me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the stack of... I got 2 DVDs here, and the rest are Blu-rays. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4... There's about 5 imports in here, but only 1 is region B locked. And I'll get to that in a second. If you hear any rustling on the floor, walking around, it's Ripley. The Movie Edge mascot. Yeah, that's right. So we're going to get started with a couple of DVDs that Warner Brothers owns that they decided not to put on Blu-ray. Hopefully one day they will. The ones that I got here are actual DVD pressings. The ones that you could buy now are Warner Brothers Archives, which I wasn't too thrilled about. But these I found on eBay. First one being Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This is not the same storyline as the Angelina Jolie and the Brad Pitt one, but it's off of that. And it stars Carol Lombard and Robert Montgomery. Directed by Alfred Hitchcock, of course, and it came out in 1941 from RKO Pictures. This movie was 95 minutes. Of course, this is full screen because widescreen didn't exist in 1941? This is a great one. You could still find it on eBay, and if you do, I recommend you pick it up because, yeah, the disc, it's got artwork. Don't know if there's any bonus features to this. Yes, there is. There's the making of documentary of Mr. Hitchcock Meets the Smiths, theatrical trailer, English subtitles, French, and Espanol. So, yeah. Next is another DVD that Warner Brothers owns that I don't know why it's not on Blu-ray. But it's from 1950. And 110 minutes. It is Stage Fright. This movie I never seen yet. I bought it. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. Jane Wyman is in it. Marlena Dietrich. Just those 2 names alone makes me, curious about the movie. And Michael Wilding, Richard Todd. So, it's Stage Fright. I mean, I tried checking, maybe I'm wrong, but I tried checking UK for some of these films, if they're on Blu-ray. I have not come across them. If you do know they're on Blu-ray, list below. But I'm probably going to end up keeping these until Warner Brothers puts them on Blue. The special features on this, the making of documentary, Hitchcock, and Stage Fright. Theatrical trailer, subtitles, English, French, and Espanol. Um, yeah, this one's also in the full full frame format because in 1950 widescreen did not exist. So if you see this, actually, there's a quote right there. Got 3.5 stars. Um, if you see this on eBay, I highly recommend to pick it up because now it's under Warner Archives. So I don't know why Warner Brothers just don't put all the stuff that they own for him. This one I have never seen, but I had to pick it up, and it's from Aero Academy UK. It's Charles Lawton, Maureen O'Hara, Jamaica Inn. Seen a trailer for this, and it looked really interesting, and I had to get it because it's an Alfred Hitchcock movie I never even knew existed, and I'm like, ooh, that one sounds good. And there's a ton. I think you could pick this up. There's a ton of special features on this. Special features being right there. And this doesn't. It's from 1939 Paramount. Paramount put this out, but when you watch it, they put the British intro to it, so you're not going to see the Paramount sign. You'll see the British version of that, and yeah, it has a new 4K digital restoration. So that's good. Uncompressed mono 1.0 PCM audio. So I don't know what I'm not that good with the audio stuff, but yeah. And what else? It is it is in full frame, full screen because it was from 1931, and it's region B locked. Sorry, people, in the U.S. But Jamaica Inn, disc 1, and then disc 2 is the DVD. I don't. This is the booklet that it came with. The booklet that it came with was in the first pressing, so I was kind of lucky to find this. It's got information on the stars in here, and it's got pictures, really good ones too, and it's got some more stuff in there. I'm not going to show the whole booklet. It does have flippable artwork, which I didn't like this artwork. I really didn't. Just Charles Lawton. I think this is the original. I'm not sure. But I kind of sort of liked that artwork. It looks more Alfred Hitchcock-ish. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't see this movie yet. I'm planning on it. Maybe more towards Halloween because it looks like it would be a more scarier movie. The next 3 I have right here are from MGM owned label, and 2 out of the 3 of these are on Criterion. I think the third one's coming on Criterion too, but since I got these, I'm going to keep them on this version. So it is Rebecca is the first one. This is Sir Laurence Olivier, Joe Fontaine. The rest of the people I don't recognize, but yeah, just those 2 names alone, awesome. And this is a 1940 film. It's full framed. It's 131 minutes long, so it's kind of a long film. It's region 8 locked. There was a set that came out from MGM. It's way out of print now, and it was all 3 of these on one set with Alfred Hitchcock on the cover. That one I wanted instead of getting all 3 separate because it would save room, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. Next, this is Cary Grant. No, Cary Grant. Gregory Peck, Spellbound, and yeah. This one I think might be getting a Criterion. If it's not already, I don't know. Message below. By the time this video airs, it might. Who knows? I do these videos in advance. The collection videos. Ingrid Bergman. Gregory Peck. Good cast. And this one is full frame as well. 1945 and 118 minutes. They really, I mean, there's commentary. I mean, there's special features on here. If you could see that, probably not because of the glare. But there is special features on here. What was special features on the other one? Yeah, special features on there. For example, there's commentary by an author. There is Dreaming with the Scissors. I don't know. Alfred Hitchcock. There's something about Salvador Dali on here. I don't know what that is because I haven't seen it. And some other ones. So these are worth picking up if you find them. Just for the bonus features alone. This one, this last one is Cary Grant, Ingrid Bergman. So another one with her, and it is Notorious. This one is on Criterion. You could pick it up on Criterion. This one does have a lot of features as well, and yeah. If you find this on Criterion, it's probably gonna have more. Did I show you the inside? The inside's artwork. But I think this set came out in... All three of these came out in 2011. They're well worth picking up if you find them cheap. If you don't bother. Buy their Criterions, because it's going to end up to be the same price. So, Notorious. It's a great movie, though. The next three here are from Kino. And Kino, by the time this video goes up, Kino's going to have another two, which I didn't pre-order yet, I didn't get yet, but when they go down in price, I will get them. I'll talk to you about that after I show you these three, and one is a great film, Lifeboat, with great cast, William Bendix, Walter Cislek, Mary Anderson, John Hordrick. The rest of these I don't really recognize, but it is a great film. This does have special features on it. There's the back. Maybe you can read that, pause it and read it. Okay. Special features, audio commentary by film historian. There's a little Alfred Hitchcock interview. Audio commentary again. And the making of Lifeboat. Doesn't seem to be a theatrical trailer, but there might be somewhere on here. 1944 20th Century Fox put this out. So, yeah. It's Region A locked, people. Sorry. Next. Another movie I have not seen. I was looking for a cheap price on this. I finally found it. It is The Paradigm Case. And this has Gregory Peck in it. And Todd. Oh, Charles Lawton's in this too. It seems like Alfred Hitchcock at certain periods of his career, he used a lot of the same actors and actresses, which is not a bad thing. Directors do that today. What was it? Steven Spielberg, and you got Tim Burton. They use the same actors. So yeah. These are also double sided artwork. Paradigm Case, like that. I didn't like that, so I went with the alternative art. Of course, Kino does not put artwork on any of their stuff. Generic discs. They probably have a whole bunch of these made, and then just put whatever they needed on there. So, yeah. The other one did have alternative artwork on it as well. Lifeboat. I'm going to show it to you right now, which I didn't really care for because it didn't show the cast. If I can open it, didn't show the cast. It kind of looked like a war film, so like some submarine or whatever, with the crosshairs on it. So it's like, nah. I'd rather go with the. I think this might be the original artwork. This looked much better. Finally, from Kino Lorber, we have Ingrid Bergman again, Joseph Cotten, and Michael Wilding, which was in other films. Under Capricorn. This one took me a while to find for the price. I think I got this one off of Hamilton Book. Hamilton Book had this cheap, so I got it off of them. This is owned by CBS Films, CBS Blu-Ray, for some reason. I don't know why. See it right there. One of the ones that slipped away from Warner Bros., I guess. Alfred Hitchcock, Under Capricorn, is from 1949. 117 minutes. It's pretty long. And this might have been more of a indie film. So I don't see a major company owning it. So for CBS. So, yeah. This is in Technicolor. There's alternative artwork. If I could get this sucker out. There's alternative artwork on here, which I didn't really care for. I like this one better. Boring disc. And that's it. Now, the other two from Kino Lorber should be out by the time I put this up. One is called Murder, and it's one of his earlier films, talkies. And I think there's going to be a load of special features on there as well. And the other one is called, I forgot. Great. No, the other one is called Blackmail. And they both look good. I'm not into a lot of Alfred Hitchcock's earlier works, but those two I want to get. There's actually a German version of Murder, the same exact movie, on Murder, I think, on that release, and on Blackmail there's a silent version of that on there. So you're getting a lot of features on those two discs from Kino. But when I get them, I'll show them. Next, Warner Brothers. Got two from Warner Brothers. One is one it's talked about in movies, TV shows, a lot of things. It's a great film. If you haven't checked it out, it's Strangers on a Train. They talk about this in Throw Mama from the Train. Well, Swap Murders and stuff like that. But it has who's famous in this movie? No one I really recognize, but you could take a look at that. Alfred Hitchcock, Strangers on a Train. This was from Warner Brothers. Piss poor artwork, but what are you going to do? And the eco case. This had special features on it. Final release version with commentary. Preview version, which is 3 minutes longer. I have to actually see that version still. I haven't done that yet. Making of documentary, Strangers on a Train, Hitchcock classic, 3 featurettes, and more. So this one came out 1951, and the final version that got released to theaters was 101 minutes, and the preview version was 103 minutes. And this release itself came out in 2012. So, Strangers on a Train. The next one, it's a 3D one that he made. I think this is his only 3D one. And it is Dial M for Murder. This is also in other countries as well, but I don't think in 3D. This is actually from Warner Brothers. And it's 105 minutes, from 1955. But I don't know if this is in widescreen or full screen. No, it's in widescreen. Yeah, this one is in widescreen in 3D. So it consists of special features, documentary, Hitchcock, and Dial M, and theatrical trailer, which is not really much on this. But yeah, this is well worth getting. Artwork. Ray Milland, Grace Kelly, and Robert Cummings. No comment on that last name. This is Paramount, and they should have done a better job with the artwork on this, but To Catch a Thief, they should have done a special edition and everything, but they didn't. Cary Grant, Grace Kelly. This was from 1955. This is in widescreen. This might have been one of her last movies, I don't know, before she became Princess of Monaco. 106 minutes. This is a Paramount release. It's got a ton of special features on it, if you could see it. It's not going to work for me, but there's a ton of special features on it. There you go. And the inside, boring blue for Paramount. Yep. But if you haven't seen this movie, highly recommend it. It's not really a your typical Hitchcock movie. It's more of a romance kind of crime thing. All right. The next three here are Warner Brothers, but they're not from the Warner Brothers archives. Got these from Alan of Kermit's Ghost Channel. He sent these to me in a trade. Because the ones here are in Warner Brothers archives, and Warner Brothers archives puts no time and effort into their releases. But the HMV collection does. It's I Confess. And is it Montgomery Clift and a Baxter, I Confess. We'll just take it out of this beautiful slip. And they're actually pretty solid slips. These are all region because they're Warner Brothers. That's the special thing about it. So if you find these online, pick them up. It's got the clear case, which you can barely see because of the light. It's got the clear case right there. It's 94 minutes. Special features: making of documentary, Hitchcock, a confession, a look at I Confess, premium premiere newsreel, and theatrical trailer. So it might be the same as Warner Brothers archives. Who knows? 94 minutes, as I said, and this is full screen because it was from. Did I say the year on this? 1953. It is beautiful. They do the same. Warner Brothers does the same thing in the UK as they do here, and it's boring slips or boring discs. Whoops. It's got artwork in the back. I'm not going to take them both off, but it's got artwork in the back. It's kind of boring. But the special thing is about these releases, they come with art cards. I Confess art cards. I didn't open these yet. I think there's about 4. Yeah, there's about 4 in here. Different ones. I was trying to think, maybe shadow box. Put these in shadow boxes. I have a lot more of these from the HMB collection. And this is an old flyer from the HMV collection to 60. They're way past 60 now. So yeah, I mean it's a good series. It's really a good series from HMV. A little trouble there at the beginning because HMV was going to close and someone else bought them out, and then they continued making these. They only have 3 in the series that they released. Here in the States, there was 4 Warner Brothers movies. On Warner Archives, I think. Yeah. And also there's a DVD with 4. Yeah. So it's beautiful, beautiful backing. Everything. It's the HMV premium line. Another one for the HMV premium line is Suspicion with Cary Grant, Joan Fontaine again. Cary Grant and Joan Fontaine uses them again. There you go. Same exact artwork as America, but ours does not come with a slip. Alright, there's the back of the slip. Still beautiful. Look at that. Special features on there, making of documentary, before the fact, suspicion, Alfred, never mind, I'm not going to pronounce that. And it's a theatrical trailer is also in there. 99 minutes, 1941 from RKO, not Warner Brothers, but yeah. Looks like it's the same thing. But there, they use a clear case again. They always use clear cases. The back is the same as the slip. You got your art cards. There's 4 in there. There is a poster, which I'm going to open up. It's okay poster. I mean, they could have put a little bit more effort into this, but it's just like black and white. Looks like it was for a newspaper or something, and they just blew it up. But it's nice if you want to frame it. Again, like I said, Warner Brothers doesn't put that much time and effort into ours, and they should. They just don't. Especially at Hitchcock. I mean, yes. So that is a Suspicion, and there was a digital download for the UK, but I already gave those away. Okay, and that was from Alan of Kerman's Ghost Channel. This movie, I never seen. Want to see it? It's Henry Fonda, Vera Miles in The Wrong Man. It's really interesting. This is also again on DVD here in a 4-pack, or you can get it on the Warner Brothers Archives. Slipping, man. The Warner Brothers Archives. I'm looking for the special features. Special features. Making of documentary and a theatrical trailer. It's probably the same as here in the States. 105 minutes. This came out in what year? 1956. So it is widescreen. It's a widescreen version. Inside, it's the same. And you got the art cards, which are really cool. 4 in this. Art cards did not open yet. I don't plan on opening them until I have an idea what I'm going to do with. And of course, boring discs. And they do have inside artwork. Not the greatest inside artwork in the world, but it is cool. And of course the list for the HMV Premium series, which this one's pretty old now because they're in their 80s, I think, or close to 90. I don't know. Yeah, so The Wrong Man. Yeah, like I said, you can buy it here in the States, but if you go to Amazon UK, you might be able to find them there. Even if you go on to HMV's website, you can order them there. I did see them. Shipping is a pain in the ass, but yeah. Oh, I didn't even read that, but there you go. The first Alfred Hitchcock movie based on a true story. So, all right, there you go with that one. Wrong Man. Next, there's only one Alfred Hitchcock movie in this, but I got it basically. Actually, I got this for Christmas from the wife. I got it basically because of all 4 Psycho movies in there. The first one I already have. I'll show you what set I have that in. It's got the slip cover, which is translucent slip cover. You can actually see through it. And this is what's inside. And the set contains 4 discs separate. And if I could do this, it's got Psycho, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, and Psycho 4. Bates Motel was like a made-for-TV crap movie. You don't even need to bother with that. This set, I do want to start collecting these to see how they are. Wasn't that long of a series, but yeah, the Bates Motel series I want to actually get into. Special features on this: over 4 hours of bonus features. Put that, yeah, there we go. Put that up, and you guys can read that. There you go. Now, I hate when they re-rate movies. I said this in other videos. Psycho, the original Psycho, was not an R-rated movie. It was from 1960 something. And there was no rating on that. I think it got a rated M for mature or whatever at the time. But they rated R on here. The original movie's not rated R. But the rest of these are R-rated movies. Anthony Perkins mostly had his hands in all of these. And the whole series is good. So I highly recommend, if you find this set. I know it's on DVD. You can still find it. But the Blu-ray is slowly going out of print. So, yeah. The Psycho collection. Alfred Hitchcock, would he be proud of that series? Or he'd be like, nah, I could do it better. I don't know. Next, this gorgeous set from the UK, which is almost exactly as the US one. Alfred Hitchcock, the Masterpiece Collection from the UK. It is all region. It's like ton of bonus features on this thing throughout the whole set. If you can read that. Alright. It has a running, it's full frame, a widescreen, and there's 3 different widescreens. There's 1851, there's 1661, and then there's full frame for the widescreen where it fills up the entire screen at 1851, and then you got the full frame is 1331, which is before widescreen was invented. The disc, or this packaging alone, Sally, this is exactly the same box as they use in the US, except for one little difference. We'll get to that. Great artwork on this. It's like a digibook almost. And got Alfred Hitchcock. Good evening. I won't do that again. But each one of them has a slip. If it wasn't for Blu-ray not scratching, I wouldn't keep them in here. Alright. I'm going to go through the list of movies that's on here, but I just want to quickly show you everything that's in here. Yep. All the way to his R-rated movie, Frenzy. It's kind of disturbing. Family Plot, I think, was his last movie. There you go, the end. There is companies such as, let's see, Universal. This is a Universal release, but there's more than one company involved with this set. Universal, Warner Brothers, Paramount, another Paramount, Paramount. This is Paramount again. Paramount, Universal, Universal. This is Universal. This is Universal. Actually, it's Universal and a independent company. And the last one is Universal and an independent company. There's a bonus disc of features as well on here. No bonus disc of features. My bad. No bonus. All the bonuses are on the movies itself. Okay. I want to give you the rundown of what's on here, if I can. There's 14 movies on this thing. Where's the list of movies that are in here? It's not. I'm going to have to go through this thing. You got Saboteur. You got Shadow of a Doubt. You got Rope. You got Rear Window. The Trouble with Henry, which was like one of Jerry Mather's first appearances in anything. Jerry Mathers being the Beaver from Leave It to Beaver. You got The Man Who Knew Too Much. That's the remake version. There is an original version with Peter Lorre. Vertigo, great movie. Psycho is in this, so I have it twice. But yeah, you got The Birds, one of my favorites. You got Marnie. And then you got Torn Curtain. Topaz. That's got an M rating on it, but that was from 1969. It's got... no, that's not the one with Sean Connery. There's one with Sean Connery. That one's got some people I don't recognize. Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy. It's like one of his only It was his only R-rated movie, but it's really disturbing. It's about a guy who is a serial murderer, rapist. Just, he's on the run. He keeps raping women and then putting his tie around them and choking them to death and leaving them in places. It's really disturbing. If you haven't seen it, you have to check it out. Yeah. And then Family Plot, which stars a late Karen Black. Bruce Dern is in it. Barbara Harris. And that one I have not seen. That's his last movie before he retired. And that's it. What was missing from this collection took longer than I wanted it to. But what's missing from this collection that's an American collection? Yeah. It is this. North by Northwest. This is on the American version. That is not on the UK version. So the American version will come with 15 discs. I think it might have a bonus disc in there as well. I'm not 100%. If you have that set, tell me below. But this is a Warner Brothers release. This is originally an MGM movie. But the reason I found this in Second and Charles at a really good price, and I'm like, wow. This was technically my first Alfred Hitchcock movie that I bought on Blu-ray. Then after that, I started buying them slowly. I've seen a lot of his movies. I just never owned a lot of his movies. And this is a great digibook. Better than having it in the set, because this gives a lot more information than the set would. Original poster art, but this is yeah, it's original poster art. And it's got stuff on the actors and actresses in here. Alfred Hitchcock. They show behind the scenes on how they shot Mount Rushmore. That's pretty cool. Other scenes in there. Awards and nominees. I'll just read that real fast. 1960 Academy Awards, Best Art Direction. Best film editing, best writing, story, screenplay. Got nominated for all of those. Director, Guild of America, got nominated for that. Best written American comedy. I don't know if you want to call it a comedy, but okay, it won for that. Or nominated for that, actually. Edgar Allan Poe Awards Best Motion Picture. That won. 19... I guess that was... No. I don't know. This one says 1959 Golden Laurel Award. Edgar Allan Poe Award was in 1969. So I guess some of these were after the fact. And yeah, 1959 Golden Laurel Award. 1959 Golden Laurel Award was the top action drama winner. Did 1959 San Sebastian International Film Festival Award. No, didn't win anything. It's Silver Shellstein's Award to Alfred Hitchcock. And yeah, so there's all these awards for this movie and nominations. If I could get it in a frame, because it's kind of bigger than that, you could read them all off. Great picture of Cary Grant and Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, so this book, if you absolutely find it, this is a better way to go. Same disc. Bonus feature wise, I don't know what's on it because it didn't come with a J card, so I can't really tell you what's on here bonus wise. You'd have to look that up on maybe Amazon. But this is a great digibook. I wish they would have put all his movies out in digibook, or the more important ones, but there you go. That was my Alfred Hitchcock collection. Sorry it got boring in spots there, and I kind of stumbled, but hey, it's kind of hard to do a collection video when you have to do every single video, or every single Blu-ray, and explain it, and the 2 DVDs that I had in here, but I got through it. And if you like anything you've seen here, you got comments or questions about anything you've seen in this Alfred Hitchcock collection, feel free. Comments and questions below. Get a hold of me on Instagram at MovieEdge1. That's it. I don't know what the next collection video is going to be. And, of course, these videos will come up every Saturday and Sunday. So just keep on tuning in on Saturday and Sunday to see what pops up, because I don't know. It could be something else. So, till next time, take care. It's Movie Edge signing off. Good evening. I said I wasn't going to do it again, and I did it.